Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo. Continuamos en el capítulo 2 de este juego RPG. ¿Veis lo que os comentaba de los tirones que da? Y esto estoy jugándolo en PC, ¿vale? Con el Game Pass de Microsoft. Estos tirones te pasan en un juego de Stadia y todo el mundo lo criticaría. Cosa que no ocurre, vamos, a mí al menos no me ha ocurrido en ningún dispositivo de los que estoy jugando con Stadia. Esto se supone que es un juego que tienes descargado, ¿sabes? Que no debería de dar tantos problemas y te pega tirones, pero bueno, vamos a disfrutar del juego que de momento parece que está chulo. Ahora mismo lo que pasa es que no me acuerdo ni para dónde tengo que ir ni qué tengo que hacer. Me marca para allá 600 metros, pero no lo tengo muy claro. No sé siquiera si se puede usar vehículos en este juego o nada. ¿Esta máquina de qué? Una máquina expendedora. Las máquinas expendedoras ofrecen una amplia gama de productos, normalmente de una marca exclusiva. Muy bien. ¿Y qué monedas tenemos nosotros? Este arma yo creo que ya la hemos usado. Pues esta. Ah, pero bueno, tengo varias repetidas, creo que podemos vender, ¿no? Efectivamente. Este no sé por qué pone 15 y esta 7,5, pero no entiendo. Valor de venta. ¿Y en qué se diferencia este arma de estas otras? Yo creo que son iguales, ¿no? Yo creo que sí. Yo creo que es absolutamente igual, ¿no? Pues vendo una de estas y me quedo con una de estas. A ver. Ah, que no puedo vender nada todavía. Pues tengo un montón de pistolas de estas. ¿Y esto para qué? ¿Esto qué te vende? Bueno, vamos a ver si llegamos a la marca esa, son 600 metros. Lo único que creo que de ahí dentro vengo y me sacaba, en el capítulo anterior me sacaba por aquí fuera. Vamos a volver a ver. Te pega unos lagazos de este juego de vez en cuando te lo explico.
Something you need?
Si necesito algo, no sé. A ver. Venga, ya hablaremos luego. Venga, vamos. Laboratorio botánico. Si estos son los que tengo que decidir, yo les corto la luz y convenzo que vayan a la ciudad o qué. Y lo que no sé si se podrá coger movida. Esta pantalla es una pinta, ¿no? ¿Qué cojones ha sido eso? Ni puta idea. ¡Ah, que hay minas! No me jodas, que estoy cayendo en minas, ¿no? Venga, son minas. ¿Cómo me curo yo aquí? No tengo ni idea de cómo me curo yo aquí. Vale. Con el LB. ¿Hay más minas por ahí? ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Qué son esas voces? En teoría se supone que tiene que haber como saqueadores y movidas de esas. Madre mía, qué lagarto que pena esto.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
¿Y esta quién es? Vale, la piba a la que se supone que tengo que
If you're
comer.
hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
No, la verdad es que esta piba parece mucho mejor persona que el otro que nos ha mandado a cortarle la luz.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
No lo sé qué decirla. Vamos a decirle en parte la verdad.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Le voy a contestar esto, ¿no? Que vuelvas al pueblo o te quedes sin suministro, creo. No le presté mucha atención. A mí es que me cae mejor esta piba que la otra. Vamos a
I
ver.
can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got
Le
a
voy a decir la
regulator.
verdad.
You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Me convence
Same
más la
as the
piba
sort of thing a
esta,
hero
¿eh?
would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and He raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Pues no sé qué hacer. A ver, sí, supongamos que te ayudo, ¿qué pasaría con la...
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Pues no sé qué hacer, hombre. Voy a darme una vuelta por aquí, por la comunidad esta. A ver qué hace esta peña.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
No sé quién tiene reserva.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
A ver, ¿qué dice este? Que si soy del pueblo y que no parece del pueblo precisamente. Como que no lo soy, a ver. Solo trato de así de paso. No,
Well,
mierda,
what I
me quedo
meant
ahí.
was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
A ver, la cosa es que he estado, bueno, mintiendo a todos los de aquí. En el campamento piensan que soy ingeniero de mecánica, pero no podría arreglar ni la silla coja. Muy bien, ¿no? ¿Y por qué? A ver, ¿por qué me cuentas?
Well, because I needed to tell somebody. You ain't one of us, and you ain't from Edgewater, so maybe you won't judge me as harshly. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Pues otra misioncilla. Te avisaré si encuentro algo. Ay. Venga.
I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day. Would you? I'd be grateful. What's on your mind? luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts.
Vale, pues
Oh, I
aquello
could
para mi
swap
nave.
out a water filter or charge up a battery and go on pretending I know what I'm doing, but the moment I'm asked to do any real engineering, I'm in trouble. Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Bueno, vale. Vamos a conocer más peña por aquí y así decidimos a quién dejamos sin luz, ¿no? Con la mierda la... Colega, está todo lleno de la fiesta.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Esto tampoco muy grande, ¿no? A ver, está bien.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Hombre, pues no voy a robar nada. Bueno, de momento lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Creo, porque no veo más peña con quien hablar, a ver.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Que no parece tampoco muy grande esto. Bueno, lo dejamos de momento. Venga, un saludo. Hasta luego.